Scarlet Witch vs. Dr. Fate. Magic vs. Order. Welcome back, enthusiasts of the arcane and extraordinary. Today, we delve deep into an epic confrontation that transcends universes and defies the very fabric of reality. What happens when the boundless chaos of magic meets the unwavering forces of order? Brace yourselves as we explore the clash between Marvel's Scarlet Witch and DC's Dr. Fate. These aren't just any sorcerers. We're pitting two of the most formidable mystics against each other. Both have bent reality, faced cosmic entities, and wielded power that rivals the gods. But who truly holds the upper hand? Let's dive into their origins, dissect their abilities with expert precision, and hypothesize battle scenarios that push the limits of their powers. Scarlet Witch, the embodiment of chaos magic. Origin story. Let's journey back to the war-torn region of Transia. Born at Wundagore Mountain, Wanda Maximoff's origins are a tapestry of retcons and revelations. Initially presented as mutants, the offspring of Magneto, the Maximoff twins' true parentage was later unveiled to involve the High Evolutionary. Raised by Django and Maria Maximoff, Wanda's latent abilities manifested during a harrowing encounter, leading to her entanglement with the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants. Her early affiliations were complex, balancing between familial loyalty and moral ambiguity. Powers and abilities. Wanda's powers are a nexus of mysticism and mutant potential. At their core is her manipulation of chaos magic, taught partially by the witch Agatha Harkness. Her abilities can be dissected into several facets. Probability manipulation. Altering outcomes to her favor, making the improbable probable. Reality warping. Perhaps her most formidable skill, exemplified during the House of M event, where she reshaped the entire Marvel universe. Telekinesis and energy projection, allowing her to manipulate objects and unleash powerful blasts. Her power is theoretically limitless but often uncontrolled, influenced by her emotional and mental state. This volatility is both her greatest asset and vulnerability. Key story arcs. Avengers Disassembled, 2004, Wanda's psyche fractures upon remembering her lost children, leading to catastrophic events for the Avengers, including the deaths of several members. This arc showcases the destructive potential when her powers spiral unchecked. House of M, 2005, in a desperate attempt to give everyone their desired reality, Wanda utters, "No more mutants," decimating the mutant population from millions to merely 198. This act underscores her ability to enact global-scale changes. The Children's Crusade, 2010–2012. Her quest for redemption and the reclamation of her identity are central themes, as her children, Wiccan and Speed, seek to understand their origins and their mother's legacy. Character growth. Wanda's journey is a profound exploration of identity, control, and the ethical implications of immense power. Her relationships, especially with Vision, introduce themes of love transcending synthetic and organic life. Her struggles with mental health add layers to her character, making her both relatable and formidable. Dr. Fate, the Agent of Order. Origin story. Across the multiverse, we find Kent Nelson, the archaeologist who becomes Dr. Fate. In 1920, during an expedition with his father Sven Nelson, Kent unwittingly releases Nabu the Wise, a Lord of Order, from suspended animation. Tragically, his father dies from a mystical toxin. To compensate, Nabu mentors Kent, teaching him the secrets of the universe and bestowing upon him the Helmet of Fate, Amulet of Anubis, and Cloak of Destiny. Powers and abilities. Dr. Fate's abilities stem from Nabu's essence within the helmet. Sorcery mastery. Spells that manipulate matter, energy, and even time. Telekinesis and telepathy. Moving objects and communicating across vast distances. Dimensional manipulation. Accessing other planes of existence. Mystical senses. Perceiving events across time and space. However, these powers come with a cost. The wearer often struggles with Nabu's will overtaking their own, leading to internal conflicts. Balance between host and entity is crucial. Key story arcs. Justice Society of America. As a founding member, Dr. Fate combats threats from mystical villains to cosmic entities. His presence is often the linchpin in thwarting crises that defy conventional heroism. Battles against Mordru. His ongoing rivalry with Mordru, a lord of chaos, epitomizes the eternal struggle between order and chaos. These encounters test the limits of his abilities and his resolve. Legacy of Dr. Fate. The mantle of Dr. Fate has passed through several individuals: Eric and Linda Strauss, Inza Nelson, and Khalid Nassour, each bringing unique perspectives and challenges. This succession highlights the enduring necessity of order within the DC universe and the relentless fight against entropy. Magic versus order. Contrasting powers. Nature of their magic. At the heart of their powers lies a philosophical and metaphysical dichotomy. Scarlet Witch's chaos magic. Rooted in unpredictability, tapping into the primal forces that existed before the cosmos settled into order. It's an embodiment of potentiality and change. Dr. Fate's order magic derives from the Lords of Order, aiming to preserve structure, stability, and the predetermined flow of the universe. It's about maintaining the status quo against the tides of chaos. Strengths and weaknesses. Chaos magic's strength is its unpredictability. It's difficult to counteract because it doesn't follow established rules. However, this also means it can be unstable and taxing on the user. Order magic is potent due to its consistency and the vast knowledge accumulated over millennia. Yet, it can be rigid, with the user constrained by the principles of order and possibly the will of higher entities like Nabu. Philosophical differences. Wanda embraces her emotions, allowing them to fuel her magic, while Dr. Fate often suppresses personal desires for the greater good. Their approaches reflect broader themes. Individuality versus collectivism. Emotion versus logic. Freedom versus determinism. This contrast not only defines their powers but also their place within their universes. Hypothetical battle scenarios. Setting the stage. Imagine a convergence point, a nexus where dimensions overlap. Perhaps the Rock of Eternity colliding with Wundagore Mountain during a multiversal crisis. The environment is a blend of both their worlds, rich with mystical energies ripe for manipulation. First encounter. They sense each other's immense power, a disturbance in the mystical equilibrium. Meeting atop a floating landscape dotted with remnants of both their universes, their initial reactions are cautious yet assertive. Wanda. I can feel the weight of order pressing down, trying to smother the freedom of magic. Dr. Fate. Chaos seeks to unravel the fabric we've maintained for eons. I cannot allow this destabilization. Tactical analysis. Scarlet Witch might employ reality warping early on, attempting to unmake Dr. Fate's artifacts. However, Fate's artifacts are bound by spells older than humanity. Dr. Fate could use his vast knowledge to cast containment spells, aiming to isolate Wanda from the chaos magic conduits. But Wanda's unpredictability could render standard spells ineffective. Variables such as Wanda's emotional state and Fate's reliance on Nabu's guidance play critical roles. Potential outcomes. Advantage Wanda. By tapping into nexus points of chaos magic, she could overwhelm Fate's defenses, exploiting any hesitation or internal conflict he has with Nabu. Advantage Fate. Utilizing spells that tap into the very fabric of order, he could stabilize the surrounding area, limiting Wanda's ability to manipulate probabilities or warp reality. The role of allies. If entities like Agatha Harkness or the Lords of Order, Chaos intervene, the battle scales exponentially. The Avengers or Justice Society's involvement could tip the scales, introducing strategies and powers that complement or counteract our primary combatants. Conclusion. Summary of key points. We've dissected the origins, powers, and philosophies of Scarlet Witch and Dr. Fate. Both wield unparalleled mystical abilities rooted in chaos and order, forces that are fundamentally opposed yet intrinsically linked. Personal take. This confrontation is less about who would win and more about the interplay between two cosmic forces. It's a delicate balance. Too much chaos leads to entropy, too much order leads to stagnation. In many ways, they are two sides of the same coin, each essential to the multiverse's harmony. Audience engagement. But what do you think? Does the raw, untamed power of chaos magic edge out the disciplined and ancient might of order magic? Drop your theories, analyses, and battle plans in the comments below. Let's get this debate roaring. Closing remarks. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive into the mystic arts. If you enjoyed this exploration, smash that like button, share this video with fellow arcane aficionados, and don't forget to subscribe for more expert-level content. Stay tuned. We have some mind-bending discussions coming up, including a breakdown of the strongest cosmic entities in comic lore. Credits and acknowledgements. Content sources: Marvel Comics, Avengers Disassembled, House of M, The Children's Crusade, DC Comics, Justice Society of America, Various, Dr. Fate, Storylines, Writers: Stan Lee, Jack Kirby, Roy Thomas, Gardner Fox, Artists: George Perez, Alex Ross, Nicola Scott. Visuals and music. Artwork credited to respective comic artists and fan artists, used with permission. Music by Epidemic Sound. Additional thanks. Special thanks to our research team and community members who contributed insights and theories. End screen. Suggested videos. Doctor Strange vs. Dr. Fate. Sorcerer Supreme Showdown. The Evolution of Scarlet Witch, from Mutant to Nexus Being. Subscription reminder. Join our ever-growing community of comic scholars. Click here to subscribe and become part of the conversation. Stay curious, stay powerful, and until next time, keep exploring the infinite realms of possibility.